Let's go! Hello everyone! Hi Geezy! Hi Shan! Hello Hazy! Agave Peter! Welcome! I hope you had a wonderful weekend! Yes! I will do apology in advance because today it's going to be a bit more techy. But yeah, I'm sure we can do this. We get through this together. So hey Zaki, welcome. Hello. Let's hop onto Unreal Engine and I can show you my newest nicey outfit. Surprise. This is my new spring outfit because yeah, I declared spring will start. I just said that now. Send me the updated texture when it's completely done, Hazy. Then we can put it into the gamey. Yes, it's a woohoo! Thank you. So yeah, this outfit is based on a festivity called Campfire, which is held around this weekend in game. So next year, I hope we can celebrate together. It's a nice festival where people do party together to scare away the winter and declare that spring will start. I hope that was working. No? Is it? Yeah, it does. Thank you. So yeah, anyway, our topic for today is multiplayer settings, because yeah, it's a bit of a tough work, and we have to do it to have a clear base and like a safe base for our multiplayer structure in blacksmithing. That means less possibilities that people with like weird clients or any cheats will do weird stuff to the game. And yeah, this is why this part is so important. And I have a cheat sheet prepared for me. I will just try to follow it and hope I don't F up, because yeah, I'm not the best replication, let's say, engineer or whatever. I'm pretty new to this topic myself and have to read it up all the time. So yeah, just be my guest and we make this together, hopefully. For a small recap, we have this, whoops, no drunky camera. We can learn together, yes. This is the latest edition that we brought in, an anvil, and you can see it. This is the active part. We have to lay it upon, and then it will register later all the hits needed. Here we have our heat source where the blade can be heated up, but to this point everything was set up in some sort of, let's say, single player mode, because it's easier to test for me. But we need to add some replication, and replication is the keyword in multiplayer and Unreal Engine here. Things that replicate will be sent to other clients, speaking of other players, which means if I'm keeping it like that, then I'm super happy. Yeah, my sword is glowing, I can work, and everyone else around is standing there seeing nothing, like, are you dumb or what? It's not even glowing. Why are you already working on it? So this is super important. And as I said, to keep like cheats or whatever away, we need to be sure that everything that is like this here, sparkly and changing like visually, is running on the client, means your PC, and everything that is important to in numbers, in changes, in states, that has to be done on a server. Means that we have always the server authority, and this will be our only source of truth. Sorry for the ping, just wanted to show off what I'm doing right now. Ooh, I have to look into that later because I have to deactivate Discord on this PC. Otherwise, it may interfere with my stuff here and make everything break. So yeah, I can have a look later on that, but I'm sure it's still one of the machines made for this place here. Wink, wink. Okay, let's start. We have different components that need to communicate through the server. We have the heat source, we have our forgeable object, and we have later the anvil. I want to start with the heat source. I'm so happy. I don't know yet why, but thank you, thank you, thank you. My notifications are faster than Twitch itself. I'm sure it will pop in soon, but it has to be at least a follow. Because my lovely Pedrock is having his favorite hat on. So yeah, let's continue for now. This is the tech part of our forge. Thank you for the part. This is just checking if anything is edible or anything is forgeable. And then we send it right to heat startup, which is a function of our heat source component. But we have to be sure that we are splitting, like as I said, the visual stuff and the number stuff to make it right. Thank you, Light, for the wood. Okay. We have our beginner overlap, which is the trigger. Means there is a hidden box here, and as soon as our piece enters this box, then we have this trigger running there. And what we need is to ask for a switch has authority. Has authority is just asking, are you a server or are you a player? No. Has authority. Yeah, that. Oop. And if we have authority, then we have to trigger not a normal function, but we are calling it server underscore and then the rest. Yeah, thank you. To make sure that this function is a server function and not a basic client function. Server at heat source will be our new function here. We are taking parts of the start heat up because it's pretty much doing what we need. But we will add another value here called the heat source to the object in question. So this is the forgeable component, and this is a function that we are going to alter now. Server at heat source. Let's see. Authority branch at heat source. Yes, there are two. At heat source. This way we can keep track on where the heat came from, which will be super important later to be sure that no one is cheating. And heat source, this and the source temp. So I'm calling that the heat source. This will be an actor. Hello. Actor object reference. So we are making it for some specific object. And the second one is the source temp. And the source temp will be a float. Quickly save that. So we're going in here. Server at heat source. One new baby here. And the current temperature output is that. And we are getting a self-reference. So we are here in the forge. We're telling the server, okay, this forge was sending this temperature to the forgeable item in question. A bit of a cleanup here. So what happens if we don't have authority for now? Nothing, because as I said, the client isn't playing with the numbers. So now we have that. PC, blah, blah, blah. Give me a sec. Forgeable component. We are in the forgeable component. Yes. I have to check now on different values before we go on. So there is the current temperature, this one, and we have many things to adjust here, and we have to be sure it is replicated. So this number will be shown or replicated throughout the game to all clients that are seeing this or using this, so everyone sees the same. And the target temperature does not need to be replicated because it's just something that gets set on the client. The active heat, not the heat source, will be server only. Active heat source. This is the thing that we wanted to set up. Vector object reference, and you will be where is it? Skip replay owner custom simulated. Vad kan jag se? Hello, Taterman. How are you? Hey, Doshi. Dosh. Finally, I can say it. You can hear me say dosh. Quick question here. Exactly, replication condition. This will only owner only, simulated only. Owner simulated. Skip replay. Quickly checking my stuff. Okay, so it's just in the use of everything that is server related. So this will be our server variable here, that heat source. We're going to take this baby here. I'm setting it here. And same goes for where is it, the target temp. Oh, not like this. So colors. It is I, you say. I was dropping in to say hi, have some work to attend to. Bye-bye, and yeah, thanks for coming by. Have a good one. I wish you lots of luck, that all goes well. Thank you, Phil, for the wood. So we are back. This, I will have a look into the start cooldown, start heat up. This is all set up. Target temp, heat up. That component tick enabled. Give me a sec. Hello, hello. Okay, everything that we are doing here is part of the server function as well. Pretty much perfect regular. We can close all of these because we don't need them now. And we can take our current temperature from the ambient. So this is the new function. Heating up a server only, so we don't need to replicate it. The client isn't using it directly. The tick on server is also part of this server functionality. So this is everything about the math, and therefore it's in there. Tick event. Okay, we have to ask inside of the tick event for the authority to be sure that ticks are now running only on authority. So, and that's it. So this way we can be sure nothing that is about adding heat to something can be cheated. If I ever asking you to buy a direct extruder printer, slap me, Genki. Oh, I'm so sorry, darling. Okay, this is done. Let's see what else. Timer started. Yes. So this part is done. Scroll back to where I was. We were here, forgeable component, heat up on the server. That's done. So in this point, when we are starting the action, we are making sure that this is only be running on the server, as well as in our metal part. Everything that is about updating that tick means less ticks are run on the client, which is good for your performance. So this task is more server heavy. That's okay. Servers can handle that. This one is client function, apply visual heat. Yes. Now we can add a client function. So add heat source. We have that one. This will be our function for that. I have to check if there's a way to be sure. Function. A function. You are my function because you function. Huh? Genki just stopped working. No. Genki thought Exa crashed. Yes, I need some sort of filter to show me that I'm glitching. That would be awesome. I mean, I have nothing against being a bit glitchy. I think that's just part of the trade of being digital. Unwrap current temp. Oh, this is where we have to do it. Start heat up. So this one is not allowed to be put up here. Unwrap. Let's see, current temp. We have to replicate this. It is replicated. How's this done? Content replicated. Add on rep. Okay. Let's see. Do I have to do it here? Current temp. Nope. Straight connection, jump, break, or links. Nope. There is some sort of adding the replication function to it. Add on wrap. Okay. On wrap. Maybe I have to compile first. So the changes are set. Not on prep. On wrap. You are replicated, darling. Replication condition. Oh, this is just a normal function. Current temp, right click, add. Let's see. Where can I add that? In my forgeable component, this is right. Content replicated is replicated. Maybe because it's inside of a function here. I have to go here. Just only proxy component. One rep display name. So this one is being shown. This is replicated, content replicated, notify. I have to check this quickly. As I said, today will be so hurtful. Thank you. As you have seen, I've done this before with the name, but since I'm not doing it so often, you have to look it up. I have to look up everything because Unreal Engine is so huge, like immense. Seeing rep notify. Okay, there should be something to it. Where's the... Here it is. Notify. So this is done. Inside of the component. I'm inside of the forgeable component. See it there. So the detail panel. So there should be an automatic event. Oh, here it is. It generated this and I have not seen it. So everything we've done inside of Glow needs to go there. I'm just taking this part here. Boop. Great. Saved, compiled, no issues. This means I can delete that glow function because we don't need it anymore. Current temp. So apply visual heat. This is now Nope, the instructions told me that keeping it this and this one is calling the other one because there could be more to that than just that glow would be the clearest solution. So for your explanation, on rep current temp is some sort of special little trigger that is now set up. Means every time on the server the value of current temperature is altered in any way, means going up or going down, then this will be triggered and set up the new glow value. So this is similar to the event tick, which is just some sort of internal clock that is ticking, and with every tick it does trigger something. But we are waiting, you can see it now set with notify, for this change of value here. That means it's a bit less heavy on server side because only when the numbers are changing the trigger will be called. Okay, this is done. So much to read. So this is done. Check. I love it. Forge overlap component authority. Let's get through this to be sure. We are getting into server space here. We are still in server space, so we don't need to ask it here. Set component tick enabled is part of the start. Server heat source. And this startup is not needed now. Start heat up can be deleted. Server at heat source, yes. And means since we have this one for the start of the heating process, the start of the cooldown process needs its own server replicated version as well. Maybe just alter this one here. This is just set, this is set, and this one will be just cleared. And I try to rename this baby now. Start cooldown. Server. Server leave heat source. Active heat source. We don't need a stop tick here. We had a component tick enabled here, but we don't need to stop the tick as soon as we leave our heat source, because there is still some heat that is like cooling down, some rest heat. Otherwise people won't be able to forge everything. And that means our tick runs until, and we will set this up in a sec, as soon as it has cooled down, then we can stop the tick. See if I have it somewhere else. Hammer time regular hit. Basic get basic values. Not yet. So it's a good point to start doing this. We will have onrep current temp here, so we can now check for this one is updating. I want to have a branch. So we're asking, are we still heating up? And when the question is answered with no, means false. That means we are in a state of cooling down. And when is it our ambient temp get, when this is equal to our, let's make it a bit easier, when the ambient temperature is greater equal, so we are getting close to it, or a bit below that, because yeah, floats are sometimes just 000 dot after our cooldown. Then we can stop the tick, because then it's cooled down. Nothing is happening on that until it's getting heated up again. So we're asking this, then we're asking this, and when this is true, we can tick set tick enabled. Target self enabled. Why are you angry with me? We are here in a function. Blueprint self is not a V. Oh, I got here the VR grip version of that. You know what? Actor component. So there are several versions of different nodes sometimes, and I just happened to grab the wrong one. So we are stopping the tick. Means less work server side, and everyone is happy. Okay, this is now done, and we have to be sure we are doing this on the forge side as well. So here is where we are leaving the close part of the forge. I'm so sorry for my English today. My tongue is tired. Server leave heat source. So we already named it correctly, but what I need here is my has authority. And now everything is happy. Happy. Server heat source, add heat source, server only. Target temp. My visual heat. This is done. Let's see if I can test it right now or if everything breaks altogether. So everything is saved. We can have some sweet and nice outputs later. To show what's done on the server and what's done on the client. And to tell our demo environment that we are now on a different thing, I have to make the number of players 2 and play as a listen server. This one, net mode, play as listen server. Greetings back. How are you, Bob? I'm right now trying to test the multiplayer setup for the forge here. I think now I have to do it here. Let's see. So this one is doing. Oh god, I can hear myself. That was horrible. Thank you for the word. New editor, window PIE. One server, one client. Okay, we can now print server and client. I'm downloading Unreal Engine again today. Boy, I really don't want to break it to you, but I managed to install Unreal Engine on a damn tablet. You can do it. I really believe in you. You can do it. If silly me can do it, then you can do it. The Unreal Engine gods will be your friend. Yes. I have Unreal Engine 5.7 now running on a Windows tablet. Just because. Okay, how can we play with this baby here a bit more? I want to see if we can drop it maybe. Mesh, let's try to activate physics. Are you dropping and where are you dropping? Dropping, I will quickly simulate this. You're not dropping. Simulate physics on. Linear damping, angular damping. Gravity is enabled. It's not static or something. It's movable. Maybe it's already lying on something? No. This is cursed. Why you're so cursed? Tell me. maybe because of that server-side stuff. But that should not do anything to it. Starting the launch up. Yes, you can do this. Technically, my Surface is a tablet. Okay, no, I got a problem. Since I don't have any hands like in non-VR. We have to drop this baby somehow. The physics material should be good now. Skeletal mesh material. All good, all done. No constraints. Maybe it's part of the physics material that is, let's see, that's the quicker route to get there. Animation physics asset. Is there something telling me that you're not dropping? You have mass, you have enabled gravity. You should drop like a stone, you know? I wonder if it's because of that asset part. Let's quickly swap it for something different. Skeletal mesh. Maybe something that can drop. Something that's not scary. So now this is a mannequin. I want to see if it's dropping. It's not. Maybe skeletal meshes don't fall like that. It should, but it doesn't. Let's hope don't have another existential crisis today because of this. Oh, you could have an invisible hand directly attached to the camera via a certain distant way. It lets you, anyways, trying to change a file directory for Unreal Engine download, and it wants to be difficult. Yeah, we could attach this maybe, but I don't want to fool around too much. Bring back that blank. That means if I go to character, first person character, there's a lot going on here. If we can add that swordy sword. Blueprints. Item. Blacksmith blanks. Let's see if we can use it like this. So this is just a test. Okay, well, I can move it, but it's a bit too high. But not bad, not bad. Let's drop it to this height. And of course, I will make two prints now. Print string, and this one is called server. And this one is called client. Okay, I can't see that is. You can see it here in the upper edge. I hope you have seen it. There was a little server. Means we have the authority on one of the two windows that were opened. So this is good. I have to turn off that simulation part here. Because it's already complaining. Here we go. Every finger I can spare is crossed now, just for you. An Unreal Engine. Give Unreal Engine some love. Hello, Polly Pickle. How are you? And thanks for your follow. Okay, this is done, so we know things are working on the server now. We have this little trick down. What you weren't able to see because I'm just tracking this window here. I have a listen server here. When I add like a second player, then one of them is the server and one is the player, and we can just start it again. I have both visible. Oh gosh, I hate to hear myself again. Da, 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 da. Here we are. And you can see nothing because I was dumb. Bring them back. And try again. Now you can see we have a client and a server. Which means both are running, both are working with us. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's whimsical, and I have this. I think it's 2 hours and 22 minutes or something like that long. It's running all over again, all over. And Gizi can say it's true that even when I'm just on my own and I have to work, I put on this exact music to bring myself like automatically in this work mood. So this is the my Unreal Engine music. I can do with other, but when I'm stressed or distracted, I just put on this music and give me 10 seconds and I'm in. Okay, so this is done. Yeah, I don't know how other people can work like with rock music or something. I like this music, you know. I can hear rock or other genres, but to work I need something like this, some lo-fi or something else to get in the mood. Oh, we have to test now if the blade is still heating up. This may take a moment. Louder music works for some people because it flushes out distractions and helps us ignore outer influence better. If that works for you, that's good. I don't think it's working. Let's just reduce it to 1. Or was it maybe heating up on the other window? Let's be sure. I will go into the forgeable component. We are going into this glow part here because it's cold. On current temp, yes, glow is cold here. I'm just going in here and I'm going to make my print string. The hello is totally fine. We don't need any special name, but I need to know where or if any of the glow part is still triggered. Okay, this is already triggered, which is good. Now, second question is, what number do we get? Means we're taking away this baby here. I bring it to that point. Clamp float, current temp. Let's check if the current temperature is still rising. This can be done here. Do we get a temperature? This looks so wrong. Okay, we're getting some heat. Oh, I love it when pets come to you and just cuddle with you when you're working or just doing your life. My cat is around me pretty much and pretty often. And I really like how she cuddles with me and plays with me and just wants to be part of my life. Okay, so this one is showing some heat here, but it should be dropping now, yeah. Temperature. It's climbing so fast, and I think it's reducing even faster. You know, at 600 degrees. There should be something visible now, or by now. I'm going to check the metal quickly, what we have done here. Child actor class blank, template, rendering. Okay, we have to go in here, the portable component, to be sure that stuff is set up yet. No, there's nothing. Alloy, so I will set up a basic alloy here. Let's call it sand. Heat min is, let's say, 500 for now. Heat max is 2000. The optimum heat is 1000. Damage rate, blah, 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 blah. Ambient temp. Or let's save it like this. Maybe our test wasn't wrong, but our test piece wasn't ready. Because if there's nothing set up, then nothing there's visible. Yes, 10%. You can do it. Now, why I can't see the values here. Default. Heat band. That's so sad. Data layer. Oh. But since it was put onto sand, maybe I should add a value. It should be sand-like in color. No, it's sand. So this one should be good now, or better now. Oh, I really want to see how you enjoy that game. Oh, there's something happening. It's getting lighter. Or am I hallucinating? No, it is glowing. Wait, we can maybe check that. This is some basic light. Sky dome. Directional light. So I've reduced the light source. This should help us see the glow, if there's really some glow to it or not. Oh yeah. Okay, so it's really working, but it stopped instantly, and I have to check why. Orange metal, yeah. The first chance I'm getting creating a metal that looks exactly like a stick. So let's pretend we can use it now. The glow should fade away now. We could give it any other metal next. Okay, this is working, but to make this better, we need to raise up the sword a bit. It needs to reach the anvil. Anvil component, here it is. And we need the anvil itself. Let's open you. Yeah, there's a lot going on. This is just some duplicated entry because we have two different parts here. We have this front part and this main part, and they have to be sure that we are entering and leaving the same. Let's put anvil to anvil, and of course we have to is on anvil and left anvil. These have to be swapped now for server replicated thingies. After 10 minutes, I'm done with cleaning the heat break because someone in China had probably aligned the PTFE tube with the nozzle grate. Oh no! Oh, why? How was this possible? Why? But it worked so good for quite some time. Yucky, yes. Okay. Now let's do the same with so German. With this too, we have to slap on this as authority I can tell you the next game I'm making, it will be just for single player or offline play. Gosh, so much to think about. So quickly save that. Now I go to the anvil component. I think that one has nothing to it. Is on anvil, left anvil. I will just give them server names now. Because there is no client-side thing there yet. And this is on anvil. It's just server-side, yes. We're triggering this only on server-side, which means this is good. There is no other question of authority needed. Is on anvil. We're just asking for that. We are nothing. So let's just say we are not triggering something. So it should be fine then. I will server left anvil is on anvil. Let's have a quick print here. Print string is on anvil. Left anvil. Then we see what's happening. Save everything just to be sure. No. First and you can see it's telling that this is happening on the server, not the client. So no matter what I'm doing here, only the server will tell if we're doing the right thing here. Oh. So this is great. And it took less long than I expected. Just 1 hour to make it from single player to multiplayer ready. Downloading. It's increasing. No, do it. Let it cook. Let it cook. Okay, let's talk to your laptop. Pretty please. Dear laptop, we really love you. Like from the bottom of my little heart. Please be our friend and make Unreal Engine work. Was this creepy or cute? Or you create a black hole. No, this is going to be good. I'm sure this will work. And if it's not working, like if your laptop is refusing, then next step will be not being nice, but being really dark. I can tell you stories about laptop abuser. You won't be able to sleep for weeks. Maybe your laptop will get the capability of fly after this. Oh, please tell me you're not having your laptop right now on your lap. I had some 2nd-degree burns of on my lap after a session of Call of Duty during the summer with my friends. This is no joke. You mean the one time you installed Windows and I'm like, yes, my Hackintosh. This was great. Strike zones. So this is done. The next thing is when we are hitting now our little swordy sword blank with a hammer on that anvil, then something is triggered. But we don't have any hammer yet. Means I can close Unreal Engine for now, and we are heading into Blender. So we are making 3 different fast hammers to have something to play with. Just some mock-ups, nothing beautiful. But at least then we can try to hammer. Since I'm now in third person, because it's easier to show it to you, we will have to find a solution to make like a first person hammer. Yeah, but first of all, I need to get into Blender and leave good old Unreal Engine for now. I don't know why it's always opening on full screen. Like, dear God. All gods up there. Here we are. I think that's okay now. I'm quickly saving everything in Unreal Engine and closing everything. And then we're making 3 nice and simple hammers, and I will talk to you about what they are doing, why they are looking like this, and then we can see. I think your laptop is not on your lap. You had similar issue with an old laptop. I replaced the thermal paste. This champ isn't capable of going past 75 degrees now. Yes. You and Zaki are hard at making smooth shading work. We are working hard. Yes, nice. Good job. I really love, by the way, that now you are working together with Hazy. You are helping him getting the mesh part done while he is doing the texture part. And in the end, they could end up like a very, very good team, you know? Team. So first of all, we need some basic hammerhead. I'll quickly open that part so I have an idea how big everything is. Yes, go team! And I need a ruler. Give me a sec. I need a ruler to get the proper size of something. Just a sec. Oh, where on earth? Easy, you robbed my Schmiede. My Schmiede. Give me a sec. So, Blender here. Yeah, to be sure measures are good, I always need a ruler with me so I can see the sizes in real life and can at least assume that it may look good. Like 20 centimeters long, maybe. Try this. bit short, but now I know where it's lying. Oh, not the scaling. I was wrong here. 0.1, 0.1. Let's turn you around. Oh, this is X. Yeah, this is good. It's hard, very annoying, but we try. Yes. It's just a matter of practice. And as soon as you both learned how to work together, have your own flow together, then it will be like easy peasy. What is so epic? Good job, Shin. I will see it later. I have to concentrate. So this will be a simple hammerhead, like the hammer. I call it hammer number 1. For the handle, I take a cylinder, but not with so many faces. 7 could be enough. Let's go up to 10. Then it's super roundish. We need nothing yet for these sides. Let's scale you down. RX90. Scale it down even more and more. So this is how we do it. So let's check on that part. How long are you? This is on the green axis, so it's Y. Let's apply all transforms. Same goes for you. And when I take you together, then we have on the y-axis 30 centimeters head and rib. That's okay. Maybe go down to 25. I'll quickly declare this end as my center. I'm setting the origin here to 3D cursor, and when I'm now shrinking it on the S, then we are getting it like this. Please have both together. I have to join you then. 36, that's too long. $32. Don't we have a smaller grid here to show? No, it won't. Here it is. Okay, then I'll move just for measure purposes with this one here. So we have the centimeters. Every one of these thicker lines is 10 centimeters. And now I can make this 25 with a head. Bring you here. Go in here. I'm right now just playing around with the shape a bit, can close this baby here, make it a bit oval maybe. Then I have to select everything that's here. This is the Z-axis, so I'm scaling only on that one. Make a smooth shading. So everything you need to know about a smooth shading, when it's looking like this, so weirdish, and you don't have like proper caps to it and whatnot. And Meep! How are you? I'm making some quick hammers for our blacksmith system. Just some mock-ups to be sure we have something to play with. How are you? What are you doing? As you can see now, we have this cute edge down there. You're watching me. That's so private. I think I'm good. I'm good. Thank you. Just doing my stuff. Nothing special. The beauty about a smooth shading and adding these extra lines here for corners is that you can determine how soft edges will get. The closer you get to the outer border, the harder the edge. You didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, this is the in-between thing between having like everything round, because now this looks like roundish and it's looking beautiful. As you can see, there is no edge here because the smooth shading is taking it away from you. If you want to make a barrel or something, then this is, yeah, it's just this is 10 faces, this whole handle. And it's beautiful, it's so beautiful. But to get these edges done, you can either way have this one to have like smooth edges. Second thing you can do is you go in, hit the 2, you select these here, and you can right click and say mark sharp. Now you can see it's like a super sharp line, but this is too heavy for us. It is a hammer for smithing or to be smithed. This is one hammer for smithing. We are going to have 3 of them, 3 with different meanings, different jobs. Now we have this roundish thing here. Second way you can do this is with a bevel. So we have just this line again. I hit Ctrl B. We can really bevel this up. Now you have a really soft corner here. You can also use the bevel cut to make these edges. Just pop a bit more. So it's like semi-roundish. And this looks great. So yeah, this will be some basic hammer. We have, as I said, 3 of them. This one is made to make your shape wider or thinner. If you're hammering around your sword or whatever you're working on, like this. I will need to take all of them now and make them similar. Then you can say if you want, for example, the difference between like a saber, a broadsword, or some stinger type things. This is what you decide with this hammer when you're working with this one. And we will have soon a second one that is made for like rounds. You can bend your sword pattern and more. This is a nice shape. Really looks like boom boom. This side has nothing yet, so I'm just hitting I to get this. As you can see, it's already giving us this nice flat shape and not this weirdish stuff here. So it's super easy to fix that. I already did that here, and basic hammer number 1 is done. Hammer A. Let's just center it out somehow. I don't know where the proper center should be. Let's say it's just where the hammerhead starts. 10 more. Yes! Nearly 30%. Good, good. I will quickly save that. Hammers. I'm not sure if the debate about where to keep the hammers is done yet, but we are thinking about maybe that a basic set of hammers will always stay near every anvil. So even a basic player can just start, work out with them, and when you're getting into some master blacksmith territory, then it's your job to make like better hammers for you and have your private ones or something. But it should be approachable for everyone. So this is basic hammer number 1. It has just this flat head, but it's looking cute. Maybe we can add some wraps later, add some nice designs, but for the purpose of having different shaped heads, it's all good, I think. Hammerhead number 2, to make your blade more bendy in one or the other direction. For example, for the difference between a straight sword and a saber type, or we have this this wiggly one, the flame type sword or blade or whatever you have. Yeah, therefore we will need one with a roundish head. By the way, the original hammers are inspired by hammers from real blacksmiths, because we have, for example, the lovely and dear LKW Peter here, who is a hobby blacksmith on his own. What about some like cool magic circles that could be put on hammers or tools that return them a spot inventory position? Then you could have a communal one to be attached to a spell circle on a wall to the smithy. In theory, about the system itself, yes, but again, magic spells are nothing that are prepared for something and stay on something. They are like live magic that has to be performed live, while we have different other ways to make this work. I mean, in theory, you can just pretend that they are part of that, and as soon as they are leaving some sort of influence radius of the anvil, then they just pop back to that anvil. I'm going to just copy and paste this one so we have the same handle. Let's hide this one. I go into this one, L, and taking away the vertices. Hey, Red Panda, long time no see. Different types of hammers make you thinking, will any of these swords be curved, inspired? Darling, I already have you covered. That's what we need the second one for. So the second hammer with a round head over there will be for like these roundy shapes, curves, like for the scimitar, the sabers, and different cultures, because we have different cultures in the game. And the first hammer is just to tell how thin or wide your blade is. I'm quickly saving that. let's see if I can show last session. No, open recent blades. Let's have a little quick recap on blades. I will hide my blank here. Don't need you. So this, for example, is the thinnest that you can get for the short knife. These are 30 centimeters. If you want something that's just thin and stabby, that's your way to go. On the other side, we have like a basic mini sword type. These colors are just indicators for me for game purposes. But we also have this beauty. And a basic knife part. So just to tell you, when you are having the main blank, where is it? This one. This is the main outcome that you're working with. So you're having this in hand, and this is what you're working with. If you are hammering to make it wider just on one side, then you will get this one, because it's just getting wide on one side. Totally not a card life. If you're hammering it just on the middle to get it thinner, then you will end up with this one. If you make it thick on the base and thinner on the tip, then you get something like this. This is a medieval ox tongue. You can also have it bend around with the second hammer that I'm just about to make. This is possible. For the medium range, I already have these are 70 centimeters of length. This is a falcata, so you have like a saber-like but bent in this way. We have the saber bent into the other way. Here's a basic rapier for everyone who wants it like thin and sting. We have the longer version of that knife. We have the longer version of that basic sword. I love the thicker tip. It's just something to add it. We have this one with like an additional spike in the center, just for the lols. The long version of the other one. It's called Flameburger. We have that baby. Yeah, it's not an axe. It still counts as a sword type. And we have the fanny. If you're all in of being just any wider to the tip, then this will be your baby. And the third length, Monster Hunter, yeah. This is something you may like. This is a big ass baby. The length of that part is 1 meter, 100 centimeters. We have a big version of the chop. It looks really beefy. Big falchion with that extra part here. Very long Flameburger version. Long gladius with spikes for everyone who wants it fancy and not fitting into any anuses. The big sister of the fanny. This is community made, but this will be gorgeous. Large rapier. You can barely see it, but it has something to it. And like a big ass huge saber. So these are the things that I prepared so far. I think we are around 25 sword or knife like blades, just coming from 3 different blanks. But my favorite photo. Yep, so this is why what our blacksmith system is about. We have, for the start, just 3 molds, 3 different blanks coming from them. And by the way, you are hitting them with the 3 different hammers. You will get 2 of these different shapes of blades. Let's call them just blades, not swords, but blades in general. Recent, where's my recent? Open recent up there. Hammers. So to make the bandy stuff work, we need a roundish hammer. I just wonder how to do this best. The original one is a bit thinner here and has, it looks like a kneecap. So let's get out of this. I will bring in a cube because cubes are cute. Make it a tiny bit thicker than the handle. And let's make it longer. So we can still play with that. This is looking cute. If a hammer can be cute, then I declare this for cuteness. Like this, and then it will get its little kneecap. Let's see if we can move all of you a bit more inwards. I want it to be a bit more compact. Yep. Now to the edges, I'm already preparing them. So like this. Taking these edges and give them a second bevel, but a small one, and we're done here. For that part here, this one can be taken away, so I'm removing that face since the kneecap will go there. I just call it now like that because why not? Smooth shading. It can be a bit more harder here in the edge part. So take this one. Just add a tiny bevel to it. So I want to see that here like this. Same will go for here and here. So we make those edges smooth but visible. Yeah, now you can see them. This is the only place where you are able to see that these are only 10 faces. Let's join them. And we're adding our kneecap. For that, let's see. A UV sphere maybe, but not that many faces. Let's stick with 10 again. 10 is a good number. 10 by 10. We're removing half of it anyway. So this is it. I'm going to remove the vertices view as well. Now we have half of this half dome. I'm going to rotate it now on the y-axis. Y minus 90. It looks a bit like these weird massage things that are around in the wellness community. Not big fan of, but if it works. Yeah, the massage guns. Maybe we should help it so it's looking less like a massage gun. Easy help. It's looking weird. Yes, exactly. Har har. And then you hammer the bitch down with that. It was your guy's idea. You gave it a name out, thank you. This halfway centered, I assume. Let's see. On the z-axis is 0. That's at least something. Quickly save that. Should I just make this part rounder and rounder and not adding an extra cap to it? Gizzy, Agavipeda, I need you. Help! Help, Leon! I hope I triggered you. But you guys are experts. I called it experts. I'm not sure if Agavipeda is still around. Yeah. You know what? I make this one now. Let's make an alternative version. Yeah, B1. And in B1 I have this baby here taken away. This is on the X. Is it just me or am I back? I don't know if you're back. But I think you should make it a full ball on the end. That looks even dumber. We just need something with a roundish end, I think. It's looking cute. You have one with the ball on the end? Kind of half dome. And is it looking like a massage? Not rectangular. But the part connecting it to a square part of the hammer is cylindrical. So for roundness, I have this as some sort of excuse. I just wonder if I can make this use here. Let's see. I take out my knife. Let's have a test on one of them. Oops. Just wanted a knife. You go here and you go here. Oh, sorry. My telephone was ringing. And now I'm grabbing all of these just for a test. And dissolve them. Now that makes it just rounder. Let's head to sculpting. I have a smooth tool somewhere. Spread fill smooth. Oh, before I do anything. It was not this. No. You're not centered, my darling. Let's bring you back to this part. I hope this will help. No, it will not, because it's go here and select and give it origin here. And it should do something. Yeah, now it is. Now when I'm smoothing, it will smooth all these parts. Let's take away this, make the radius bigger. So now we have some natural roundishness. If we are going size and shape from left to right, starting the rectangle part, hammer ending at the half dome, I think goes for large, medium rectangular prism, small cylindrical, medium dome, spherical shape. This is interesting. You can keep both and see later with maybe some pole or something what works the best for people. Now I'm taking this one again as some sort of blueprint. I copy and paste it and create a C hammer. Okay. Caps lock. Hammer C. The C part hammer will be similar to this one. I will take all of this and we'll be moving it here. Nope, I have to go back. Object mode. So this one has to be. You are going here. Because we need one that is a bit smaller. We will shrink this down a bit more and then have one part that is thinning to the end. So while the first one is to make things wider and thinner, the second hammer is to make things bendy, and the third one is to give some of the blades a growth. This will be important for everyone who is working with alchemy on their blades, because this is the ink machine, because this will be the part where your alchemy goes into. I'm now taking these away. Let's dissolve them. Just go all around. Nope. That's sad. At least we can do it like this. Then my trusty knife tool goes from point to point. And also here from point to point. And once more from point to point. Thank you for the wood, Zaki. Oops, that was a bit much. I only need those two. I'm fading this out by hand. We're taking these. And these. No, that's a cute base form. But we will, as I said, we will shrink that part down. Because this is more of a detail hammer and no base shape hammer. Yes, X. Yo, this can look cute. Now for the edge part. This one for the top and the bottom. Works great. And now to these faces here. Wonder if you should make this a bit thinner to the end. Like a bit more narrow. Oh, this is taking the whole side. A bit too much. Let's see, just as a test. If I reduce the height here, medium point doesn't do anything. What? Ah, it's the Y. Have I done here? Nothing yet? Oh yeah, it did shrink, but the wrong angle. take this with me, sorry. Otherwise, it won't work as intended. Again, SY. I'm just playing around with that shape now. Guys, are you planning to become blacksmith or doing blacksmithing? $200 full of wood, yes. It's a special wood. It's love wood. That sounds filthy. Ah. This can really work to make this baby be more prominent. I just have to take down this part a bit more. So people can see this is something about precision and no big hammer. Okay, now let's take this part. And I'm just bringing it more to the center. I think that's it. But it seems like we have some fractals here. Let's check on them. Are there any weirdish things going on? Maybe it was just a wrong render here. I can't see any wrongings now. Cool. So this is hammer C in theory. 45%, yes. Of course, I'm allowing everything that is not against the aesthetics of a campfire. And we are all, or we should, the majority should be adult here. Okay, so this is done now. I will just bring them together here. Oop. So you can see the size differences in the heads. It should be obvious now that these are different types. I'm taking all of them now. I'm hitting here object, apply, and all transforms. Now scale and rotation are zeroed out and everything is set to the center. This is important later because when we know that everything is like that, rotated and placed, then things will be easy to apply. One thing more I will do, I will rotate everything so the handle will look down. This way I can just spawn them in and know definitely their rotation. So this is the x-axis, so r, x and minus 90. Okay, wrong way. R, x, 90 this way. Now I can see the rotation here and I have to apply it once more. Ta-da! Everything is selected and I can go to export FBX and save it as hammers.fbx. I will just throw it now on my desktop because my desktop is my dump. You should not do that. So thing is exported. Now we can start Unreal Engine again. I don't know, Gizi, what about the kids? Are you sending them to bed now? What kind of handle variants will we have? That depends on what you're using as a handle material and whatnot. Handles have to be created in the crafting center, crafting house. So this is a whole another story then. I'm reopening the last blueprints. And items, blacksmith, blanks. Let's make a new folder for these hammers because they are part of the blacksmith system. And I'm throwing in, come on, import all. And that is, ta-da! All versions now here. So you can play around with them. No texture, nothing with them. They are just for demo purposes and to debug. And yeah, what a good timing. Before we start with that, I'm having a quick break and saying the kids good night, and then I will return to you. Thank you, Red Panda. That's so cute. Thank you. You make me blush. Yes. So I'll be back in a minute. So take the time, grab a beverage of your liking, and then I will see you in like 2 or 3 minutes. Are you ready? I don't care because I continue. So welcome back, welcome back. Red Panda's asking, hey chatters, can someone catch me up on alchemy? And what cool powers would you put on your blades? So alchemy is like the opposite part of magic we are using here. We have some real magic, I call it like this. Our wonderful soul will be working on that hopefully soon, which is motion based. So you draw magical circles into mid-air and perform some magic using your own magical power from your body. The other branch is the alchemy. That means you have to put on some work and preparation into it, and then you can use it no matter of your body's power or whatever. Alchemy is made for things you prepare, things you can alter. You can, for example, put some alchemy essences into the forge. Is it called the forge? Where you melt your melting pot when you melt your metal, so the metal can be altered altogether. And in some cases, when you have this grove put in and you have a matching handle with a vial, then you will be able to infuse your sword with live alchemy stuff. So you can add like a slice of fire or ice or whatever into it. And what cool powers would you put into your blades is a very, very good question, because I know what I'm doing with my blade and it's all set up. I want to have a healing potion on a small dagger, like the small knife or something, and then I will be your doctor. And then I'm just going to you and give me a sec. I just need to stab you 15 more times and you're good as new. And then just stab, 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 stab. I'm healing you. This will be so good. I love it. Weapons could shine in the dark. Yes, this is also possible. We can do many fancy things. But first of all, we need to prepare our hammers. So now it's hammer time. Shish, I'm in the blueprint section. You belong to the asset section. Meshes, blacksmith. You go in here. Move here. You're an actor. Blueprint, blacksmith, hammer, A. Thank you, thank you. I love that idea myself. No, really, I'm just dreaming of that crazy use of alchemy, and yeah, Dr. Genki will hear you, and just the pure insanity of healing someone with brute force. This is so awesome. And why not? And it might, I mean, we can bring this further. If you have something with like light magic and you're working against a demon of dark magic or whatever, of a monster of darkness, then you put some light alchemy stuff into your blade and make more damage. Something like this. Or when you know that someone is maybe allergic to something, then you can rub your blade with pure peanuts. It's just craziness. So blueprint here is started. I think we can close some of them for now, just for a sec. I will bring them in later. What we need now is, in my logic part, components. We have this part here. And if an enemy goes against me, it sees me, well, then I'm left. You can just run away, I'm sure. And the places that you like to visit are most likely the less monster infested ones, I assume. I'm not telling that like the fields or the farms are completely monsterless, but the occasions of meeting one. You know, I know you're big and have short legs. Then baby, just roll down the hill. I'm joking. No, but it shouldn't be that hard, and I not assume that many monsters, especially when they are in the overworld, will be able to outfast you or outrun you. When you're trying to just get away, then you surely will get away. More hills in the game, yes. I need now another component. We have the anvil component that has all functionalities of an anvil. We have the forgeable component for everything that is forgeable. And now I will make a actor component that is the hammer component. I hope that works. This one will be brought into our hammer blueprint. So this will host all the functionalities. What we need as well is a static mesh. Doesn't need a name, but we have our hammer A. So here we are. Hello, hammer A. What we need as well is some collision box. Box collision. Let's shrink this down. Oh gosh. Navigation between Unreal Engine and Blender are so horribly different. I hate it to switch back and forth. So like this. Oops. Ta-da! So we have pretty small places where we hit. Be sure it's even smaller. Like this. This is the hitbox of the hammer. It's not really big because we want it to be as small and pointy as possible. And if I go into the event graph now, then we can have an overlap event. Scroll down here. Or we can use on component hit. If we use a hit now, this would be cooler because we need some swing then. Overlap means it's totally unneeded to add force to it, but a hit needs some impulse. I think I'd like a nullifying sword, like maybe a rare arcana property to absorb magical energy, practical, a spell-saving barrier like Kirby's absorb. I mean, in theory, what if you make some negative alchemy? I don't know, and I can't promise you anything, but the idea of having some anti to something would be cool. Like if you have a sort of mana sword that could give mana, like a healing sword could give some health, then you can make some mana absorbing sword and just smack down all the wizards. No thanks. But then it has to be a very short one, a very dull one that's looking so insanely boring, like a stick. Yeah, this is done. Now a hit component, hit actor. Component component by class. And we can ask him for the class. Are you a forgeable component? If this one is having a forgeable component, and we can validate that. That's the first step we need to be sure. Now we are asking for the has authority because we know better now. And this will make the hit point. We will still have to give it where we hit. I hope this will normal impulse. Can we split you? Yes, thank you. I cast leg cramps at 3 a.m. while saving a peaceful dream that turns into a nightmare from the pain. What? That would be some fun. Luck and dice is pulled out of and scored. Oh, this is so D&D like. Yes, now we have to ask or tell the server that we are hitting something. It means I'm going to the forgeable component now. We have the server at heat source, server lead heat. Can we move it? To bring them at least together? Yeah, better. Server hammer hit. For a hammerhead, we need to know the location. Location is so important because we want to maybe add some sparks at that point. We want to add some noise coming from exactly that point. So I'm bringing here the vector of that location. We are asking for the hammer. Maybe let's create an enum here. Enum hammer. Maybe we'll have more hammers later in the game, but for now we have just these 3. So hammer is for width, hammer B is for curve, and hammer C is for the growth. And now we can give them the information which type of hammer you are using. You and Zeki cracked the code and now you're finishing the platform from the rivet press. Sorry for the caps. Just noticed. Oh, this is so cute. I love how you're working together. This is the spirit of the campfire. I wish I had an emoji with like flames in my eyes or whatnot, but yes. Oh, maybe this. Give me a sec. Yeah. That is the spirit. This is cool. This is really, really cool. So now we're having this one. The hammer component will, of course, tell us edit hammer component has a variable. Hammer, not tape type. Yes, our hammer enum. So every hammer needs to tell me which type it is. We are now working with the hammer A, and this will be given to the other component. So when we are hitting it, then we are preparing this. server hammer hit. And portable component. This will be enum hammer as well. So location and hammer, and we need to be sure which part got hit. Okay, we got component here. I hope it's working like this way, because I haven't done this part yet. Hammer, location, and it's called hit component. Hit component will be maybe it's an actor component, actor component, here it is. Object reference. So we got this information and can grab it over here. The hammer type we are asking for is here. The normal inputs, hit location, is this baby here. And the hit component is the part that we hit on the blade. This can be called here. Clean and safe. 2 hours we're on it. All the shadows are now working correctly when smooth. Yes. And you learned a lot. Congrats! Like really, I'm really proud of you. This is not easy to understand. And I really love that spirit. One of my best streams now, because yeah, people are working together. It's not just a me show, it's a you show. Hey, Nukeshot! So this is all given to the hammered part. And now let's have some prints to check it out. I mean, if anything later we will add some questions here. Are we on an anvil? Are we right now on a heat value or whatnot? And yeah, this is so important. Thank you. Someone just subscribed, I think. It's not telling me, I'm so sorry, but feel loved, feel hugged, and I'm really thankful. Yes, so I'm for now just checking on these values to see if anything's doing, and we have to try to come up with a solution to make this now in a third person for testing purposes. Print string, I want to know the hammer. And I want to know which component we hit. Resubscribing. Thank you. No, this is really cool. I got the feeling this is such a good evening. So everything is saved, and we had no crash of Unreal Engine yet. Fingers crossed it stays like this. Now we have to get back to our thank you. Our third person character, or first person in this case. We have our trustworthy blueprint part here, and I will add one of the hammers now. Items, blacksmith, hammers, hammer A. It's down there. I'm not sure if we can perform a hammering like this. Just make sure that we are hitting something. See how big it is. We definitely can scale it down. This is what I'm doing right here. Static mesh. The collision box is a child of that, so it should be able to take the scaling with it. Yes. So let's scale it down. Compile, save. We're looking inside here. That looks way better. It's your birthday today, so happy birthday. Have a good one. Oh my gosh, that's so good. Nice. I have to... I've fixated the hat, the party hat on my pet rock. So, woo, congrats. I hope you had a nice day so far. And I hope that you have lots of love, lots of friends around you, and always $1 more in your pocket than you need. Oh, that's so cute. Okay, I'm trying to hit something here. It should be the first thing. Now, question is, how do we perform that hit action? I will go here in the event graph, and we are tweaking a bit. Where is it? Look up, turn, jump. I'm taking the jump for a second thing now, because it needs to be fast. And when we are jumping, then I will take... Where's the hammer? Hammer, I hope it works. World offset, set relative location. Like this in a sweep. This could be doable. New location, Z is... Hello back! This channel, let's test it. What it's doing. Delay. Can we have a delay? Thank you. And then that for a second time. Target is the same. And we try to make it go up again. So let's have a test round here. Can we see our hammer part? Ah, there it is. Woo! Okay. This was wild and not working as intended. Let's check the collision part here. I'm sure there is a person can stand on or something. Can character step on? No. Same goes for our blade. Blank. Child actor, let's see it. Owner, no. No one should be able to step on it. Everything compiled and saved, I assume. Let's have a second test. Yeah, nice. Whee! That's not what I wanted. Maybe we should add a do once. 52%, yes! What a good day! Ta, 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 ta. It's just hard to get this done here. Okay, what if we're doing relative location? Let's make triggered, started, and we put it to once in here just to be sure that we're not triggering it more than one. So it's only possible to trigger it once and then not more. Can we move the hammer? Oh yeah, it's bringing us up because it's part of us. Yay! So this is not working. Relative location. This is so weird since we just moved it in relative location and not set relative location of hammer. Why? I keep a pet kitty, but she sheds so much fur. Oh no! My table is screaming in pain. I've covered with dirt. A fur dispenser. Yes, I can feel you. Does your cat that as well? We have two kids, cats, cats, a small one and a big one. The big one is a Maine Coon, and he's shedding like crazy. Like he's just ripping off fur balls off his fur and just placing it everywhere. That's a fur dispenser. I'm quickly asking. Da, da, da. But none have ever puked for balls. Oh, that's pretty good. My smaller cat, she's coughing sometimes. Like she sounds like she had too much cigarettes. Then she's coughing a while. The fur ball comes up, but she eats it before it leaves her mouth. That's at least something. If the big one is puking, then this a-hole just searches for one of the best drugs in the house and only makes on that. Cat chain smoker confirmed. I believe she's chain smoking. She's just a street cat. You know, she's more street than cat. Impact velocity, strike zone, hammer actor, lerp. Okay, this is a thing. Box collision, static mesh, hit collider, query only. Okay. Query only, where is it? This is that's okay. Generate hit events and overlap events. Actor pawn attached to component. Spawn actor. Oh, we have to spawn it separately as the safest way. Let's quickly have that. Hammer A, you be gone here. Construction script. Let's go here maybe. So now I'm spawn actor. Okay, not here. Then we have to wait for the input access turn. Where's the event begin play? Let's see. Event tick, event begin play. Here it is. It goes here, 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 over there, and here. Spawn actor from class. Hammer A. Spawn transform. Where could we spawn it? Where could we spawn it? Let's take this one, blank S. Get location. Take this. I'm splitting that to get the location. Location is here. I have no idea how much I love hurting this playlist with your voice while I'm in Blender. I meant it to stop 3 minutes ago, but it's too relaxing to stop. Oh, thank you. My anxiety-ridden dog is actively attempting to burrow in my pillows. Oh. This is such a wonderful streamy today. So wholesome. So let's try where this will end up. I want to add a bit to it. Because we have to be above. Let's make it a 20. 20 above all blank. Nowhere to be seen. Ah, here. So let's make not the relative, but location, the word location. Before we attach it. Ah, that is perfect. And this is the actor. Attach actor. Attach actor to actor. Parent actor is self. Location rule, keep relative, rotation rule, keep relative, scale rule. So let's try this. Okay, it's now up there. Not exactly where I wanted you to be. Question is why? Keep relative. Relative is good. Default instigator. Blank as guide world location. We're getting it right, you know. Let's maybe give it a delay. of a second, just to be sure. Or is it just small? No, it's way over there. I only changed the Z index, nothing else. Spawn transform location. Yeah, it's over there. Why, darling, are you over there? Relative location. Should be somewhere behind me. Oh no, there it is now. Damn you. Okay. Then let's add it. Just want to add 20 centimeters in that one. That's not much. Because I'm not adding it. 30 centimeters above. And we need to turn it on rotation. Let's try the x-axis 90 degrees and let's see how it's coming. Not yet. So it's the y. And it should be the y-axis. 0 and 90 here. At least it's something. It's not pointing towards us, but something. Minus 90 should do the trick now. Yeah, boom. I will bring it a bit forward. Just 20 centimeters. Then it should be more on the side of that. Okay. Hello, Zappy Zappy. How are you? I'm making some debug stuff with a third-person controller because, yeah, it's annoying to go into VR and back. So parent mesh, location rule, snap, hammer swing. Let's see. We make again the do once thing, just to be sure it's only doing once and we are not triggering it several times. Add timeline. Swing. And then we are playing the timeline. There's a new curve. Start location, target location, alpha. Add float track. I'm adding a key here. At 1 second we are adding a key here, but I will go down. And on second 2 we're going back. Now I just move this one. Don't. Let's make it minus 30. So this is the movement. It's pretty quick. It's pretty fast. You can see it, bam, bam. It should just be a small hit on that one. Important is that one, that this is steep for the impact. Dun, dun, dun. I have to save this baby somewhere. Attach to actor. Promote a variable. You var. You will be needed. Oops. Over here. Because this is the movement for you now. Update. Let's lerp. Can I have a lerp, please? Float lerp. Nope. I need a vector lerp. Transform. Vector. So we have the start location. We have the target location. And we have some alpha. That means our swing has to look differently. Then point 2 is not going down here, but is going to 1. Event graph. So get gosh, I need your get world location. Get socket location. Da, da, da. Thank you, Zeki. Get actor transform. Split it. So value location is A. And add minus 30 is B. And our track is that. Set actor location. Updated sweep. So, but I will deactivate the proper jump. Just to be sure we are not moving around. And let's see. It's going down. Why aren't you coming back, my darling? We're making this do one stuff. And when the swing is finished, then we can reset it. I just wonder why it's not coming back. Maybe it's getting the actor location like infinite, which sucks. And we do all that for testing. Oh, that sucks. So let's make this a variable then. Promote to variable, return value, location, whatever. So we're starting with view here. We get you. And I'm not using you. But that one. And that one goes here. So this one is saved once as we trigger it. Oh, now it's doing. Okay, we can go harder or faster. Which means I have to go into my swing here. This is half a second. Let's make it 0.1, super fast. Okay, once it's done, then it's really bugged out. But we can at least have one clean hit with it now. Hammer, event graph. Are you doing a collision at all? One component hit collision. Print string. Hit. If it's not taking this as a hit, then we can work with an overlap for now. Seems not like it's working like this. But we have this baby here on begin overlap. Hello, yes. Jen, I'm listening. Are we overlapping with something? Maybe it's not getting the overlap there. You're done with the base. Great. Good job. In some of my next iterations of this avatar, I will add a thumbs up emoji to that. I really believe you did a good job. Ah, so we're getting an overlap at least. Then let's forget that for now. And we're moving this to the overlap. So we're asking this, the other actor. Overlap component, sweep result. Can we split it? Yeah, here it is. I think sweep result location. Sweep result hit item. Yeah. Let's try this as a location. And the component that was hit should be that one. Hammer A. Okay, there's something. We're getting something. I think that was, yeah, here. Portable component, server hit. Let's make these last longer than just 2 seconds. Let's say 20. 20. The hammer is correct, so we don't need that output anymore. Mesh blank S. But we have no location. It's 000. That's not good. We need something different. Then this was no good location. Impact point. Maybe this one. We need to know. We need to know where it hits. Oh. Oh, sweet. yes, it's stopped in from the lock position. Variable blank as category 0 mesh blank. I'm gonna send you a video showing it in Blender progress. Thank you, thank you. I'll definitely watch it after the stream. So location is nothing yet. We need to get to know where it's hitting. From sweep. Locking. Sweep result initial overlap. Distance. Normal. Vector, trace end. Normally the sweep result location should do the job. Locking hit from sweep. I mean, we are getting that. There is an overlap. So it's getting this. But we have to know where they met. Result initial overlap, that's a boolean. That's nothing we can use. Body index. I mean, we can. That would not be a perfect thing. We can't get any other thing like the collision part where it hit. Impact point. What about the impact normal? Do we get anything here? That's so weird. Yeah, we're getting the thing. It's not like I'm missing something here. Component class, other actor. Hit actor. Bow name. What about the trace end? To give us something. That's so weird. Good night, Genki. I'm head off now and I'm done with the rivet press space. So good, so good. Thank you, Jen. I wish you a wonderful night. Have nice sleep. Have wonderful dreams. And thank you. Gonna see you tomorrow. Bye bye. This is so weird. Maybe it's getting lost on the way. Let's see. What if I'm having it here? That could be one thing. Impact point. No, it's 0 as well. Why? Oops. I need a screenshot. We're getting to it. In my head, there was a bang sound from hitting the hammer. Huh? That's cute. That means you already like have immersion in yourself. Sweep result pins. Sweep. Movement sweep true. Is it true? Yes. Marker scene component. Okay, we should just take the component of the collision part, overlap component, get world location. Oop. Let's test this. Yeah, this is something. So let's take this instead. You go away, and you will be my location for now. Yep. I want to check what's with that bone. There was something, bone name. Print string. Not key, but as a string. Thank you. Okay, there's none. That's okay. Then we don't need that. Otherwise, having a bone would be beneficial. But we don't have them, so this is what we are hitting. 60%. Oh yes, I believe in you, Unreal Engine. You can do this. Just coding more data generation stuff while waiting on it. Yes. That's the spirit. Okay, now we have that. Quadruple component is getting the stuff now. So this data is on the server. And depending on the hammer, we are now triggering different thingies. Promoter variable, local variable. I want an enum switch. Hammer A. That's good. So it's detecting this correctly, but we are not able to get yet what kind of thing we hit. Overlap component. Hit component is here. Let's say just for a test, destroy component. So the hammer is destroying what it's hitting. We can't see it. That means it can be one of the thingies that are hidden there. Oh, I maybe need to make them visible or something. Blank as. Let's go in here. Sorry. Dun, 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 ba-dum. Here's our baby. Here is the physics asset. Can I rename you? Collision enabled query on physics. Mirror delete? There's nothing. I need to get to know which one we are hitting right now. Because these are the opposites of our hit result. I really like to know which one we hit. Other opportunity is, let's have that one. I'll try to capture that. So it should be in my output log now. There's a lot of going on. Total actors left. Shut down. Ah, that's all good. Where's the blank part? Only one result? Are you kidding me? This one. Server blank s gen variable blank s. Bum, bum, bum. I hope we can continue like this. Little mesh component. Blank actor, other actor component. We're not. Oh, this is not telling us which strike zone or hit point we had. Get component by class. Bone name from sweep result. Bone name. So we need to get something different. This one is not the right one. This is not what we are looking for. Hits and traces. Set 5, 6. Zone index. see any zone index yet, so we have to look for something like this. Box collision, attach at bone. Okay, oof. This is again the part that I don't like. And let's see. There's a box. We have a second box now? No. Ah. Oh, there's the box. Min bone size here. Limited. I really don't like how this one is not visible to me as part of something. I can see it now here, so it's part of this, but it's so hard to detect. Can I size you down now even more? No. I have to delete you. So one, add box. Are you big again? Yes. Because we need tiny, tiny boxes, not these big ones. And this is way too big. Min bone size, primitive type, box. Maybe we can get it smaller now. Box, add box again. It starts this big, but I hope it gets smaller now. Doesn't look like it. Oh. Dominant weight, orientation, limited. Right click, regenerate bodies. Nope. Oh, it crashed. Ah. I don't like that physics view. No, I'm not opening everyone. Just this one. Okay, at least the big box is gone and not saved. I'm quickly calling for help. I wish we had some like real Unreal Engine pros here. We have tackled this beast because I've heard that this kind of stuff is super tricky, but it doesn't have to be, and I'm sure there are tricks. Fix asset. I should not set them here, he says. I miss what you say, what can be tricky. I tried to add more collision boxes here. It's super hard to handle them. I want to give it more hitboxes. I need for this one 6 in total, like 3 on the length, and then center left right, center left right, center left right. So we have this no, 9 hitboxes in total. Box collision, parent, skeletal mesh component. Okay. Nice suggestion. I should do it in the blueprint. And let's try it in the blueprint. Items, blacksmith, blanks, blank 1. I thought I should do it in the physics asset because that's where the sweep etc is, but I can't like add them freely there, so let's have them here. Box collision, this is what I want, this is what I need. Let's make it ABC. A center. We have to name them good now. No, not this one. Want to scale you down. Make you enough. So in the end, our hammers will just have a collision box from the size of a finger in their center. So we can pretty precisely say where they hit. So as a test, we have that one. And now I need to attach it. Parent, let's see. I have to set up sockets now. So let's go here. I have to go to the skeletal mesh. I hope we can add sockets here. I've only done this for static meshes. Move targets, curves. Details. I'm sure we can add them somewhere. Okay, we can use these as it looks like. Let's try it. So this has to be child of that mesh. Yeah, the bones, the bones. Okay, now let's check which bone we need. So this is the 0. This is, as it seems, yeah, bone 001. So bone 001 is my parent. Now I have to rescale you, my darling. Because now it should be working and moving alongside that bone. not going to fail. I hope so. I hope so. I'm a fiend of coding, math-based dot generation that turns into interesting things. But everyone has their weak spot. I'm really moving my my little cursor like a tiny, not inch, even less. Yeah, I can't get smaller than that. Are you kidding me? What's this again? Why is it so big? Box extend. Let's make this 1, 1, 1. Yeah, I have to do it here. Thank you. So can get it down. We get it down. We get it down. Woo. So like this. Not that tiny. This. Let's make you right. How can you be no invisible? Where are you? I can't even see the marker. Can I attach? Oh god, it's going to break again. I'm sure it's love. But at least I now know where to go. And the two unsaved files are just my blank and the testing world. Testing world, there is nothing that changed. And since I know now where the boxes are, everything should be fine. I don't expect that we are getting much more out of it for today. The thing that I wanted to show you, the very important one, is how relatively easy, I would say, is the whole replication stuff. It's a bit voodoo style. You don't have to understand it as long as it works. And as long as we know that the most important part is that we have everything that is system and data-wise handled by a server, and everything that is visible, like the glow of the sword when you're putting it into the fire, that is handled by the client, also known as the player. Yeah, it's crashed again. Yep, really hard to do this on stream. I think I will continue doing this tomorrow off stream when I can have like proper physics simulation with VR then, and I will let you know how things are going. Greetings, Garbage Crafter. You came in the perfect moment for a crash. See, do we have a crash? Yeah. The crash report client crashed. Yeah, he came right at the end. But he came. It's like with a good party. Nobody asked who was there the first, but everyone wants to know if you were one of the last survivors of the party. Yep, now it's gone. I think that's enough for today. We did some good progress. The hammer blanks, they look cute. I think this is something we can work with, and I really hope you love the technical insight that I gave you. Yeah, it ran away. Garbage Craft just scared it away. Bah. Anyway, let's wrap it up for today. I have to thank you. Thanks everyone for being here with me. Thanks for enduring this more techie thing. At least we had some nice blender in between, which I really enjoyed. Yeah, we will have much more to do until the whole blacksmith stuff is done. I think we scratched maybe 20% of it, if at all. And yeah, there's much left to do. So if you're not already have, please join our Discord. Join the discussions about crafting and blacksmithing and stuff. I want to hear your opinions and your ideas. And yes, we'll see you again at Wednesday. And I wish you a good day, good night, good whatever time zone you are. I love you all and bye bye.